It's showtime. Hi, guys. Good morning. Saturday morning. Roseanne White here with my husband, Kewen. And we are here to celebrate all our superheroes, our dads, our grads, our significant others, sons, daughters, whatever. We're celebrating everybody today on this beautiful Saturday morning here in Scottsdale, Arizona. What's our temperature right now? I always like telling the temperature. It's 83 degrees at 7 a.m. It's going to be a scorcher today. So, Kewen's going to get his workout in early in the morning. I'm going to work out a little bit with him. We're talking about maybe this is a partner workout, but it's really trainer to husband workout. I'm going to show him some of the moves, and Kewen's going to go through 10 different exercises on the Rumblix Pro 4D with the Triform kettlebell system. So we just want to welcome all you guys on social media, whether you are on our Life Pro business page, our VIP group, or our YouTube group. We have a chat box here that you can throw out some questions for, and I'll try to answer them. If I don't answer them now, I'll answer them later on. There's a lot of good things going on in Life Pro these days, so check out the website, check out some of the deals that are happening. More goodies to come, but we have been celebrating together this month of June for Men's Health. Just so you know this, we've been married for a couple of years now. Well, actually, going on 2. However, in the past year, my guy has transformed and lost over 25 pounds. It pays to be married to a fitness trainer, no doubt, but through diet and exercise, he's really transformed himself. So I guess the moral of my story always is for everybody, it's never too late, and you're never too young or too old to make changes that are lifelong. And it helps to have a partner, have an accountability person, whether it's your trainer, your coach, the husband, the wife, daughter, brother, best buddy. But accountability partners are super important. And I've been stressing that a lot this past month on social media. Even in apps, a habit tracker, so that you can be accountable to yourself and to someone else. So we have been really good accountability partners, especially since November when we did our 6-week transformation challenge. We both kind of went into it kicking and screaming a little bit because it was like, okay, I got to do this because I'm coaching it. You don't have to do it, but he wanted to do it, but then he didn't. So it was a little tug of war sometimes, but the results really paid off.
It took a while to get momentum, but once I did, it became habit.
Yeah, and so now, like, this guy's always going to the gym, and he's always worried about what we're eating and stuff, which is good, because sometimes I just want to eat a candy bar, or I want pizza. And last night, instead of having pizza, we made these really healthy versions of it on taco shells, which was really, thank you for making that for me. So again, accountability really helps, because there's some days when you want to go off the beam, and your accountability partner will keep you honest. So enough gab here for me. I wanted to get into the workout because I know that's why you guys are here, to see how you can help your dad, grad, whatever. I keep saying dads and grads. The guy in your life, to get him to have a fun workout. Workouts should be fun and they should be effective. So today, Kewen is going to go into a three warm-ups. I'm going to use the Power Flow as my prop, but he's going to use the kettlebell. And I'll talk to you about some of the things he's doing with his wrists and his hands and where the kettlebell should be to help, because kettlebell training is a little different than regular dumbbell training. So we have the Rumblix Pro 4D. For the warm-up, I'm going to have the and I was looking for the remote, and then I forgot, I lost track. So we're going to put the platform on. I'm going to put it on a program. I'm going to put it on the P3 program. So a lot of different things. I don't know if you've used the P3 on this yet. So what's kind of interesting, sometimes it's going to pulsate. Sometimes it's going to oscillate up and down. Sometimes it's going to go lateral. Sometimes it's going to do all those things. So it's a little surprise under your feet, okay? So just be ready for that. And the program automatically shuts off in 10 minutes. And a lot of people ask us, how much time can I be on my platform? And we want to suggest an accumulation of 30 minutes. Now, he's been working out for a while, and we have vibration platforms all around the house, so he's always on them. So For him to be on for 30 minutes is not going to be a big deal. However, you're going to notice he's not constantly standing on the platform the whole 30 minutes. He's off and he's on. So this workout will be approximately 30 minutes, but he's not really on it the whole 30 minutes. If you are dad or you are new to workout and you know right now you're only doing 10-minute increments, keep doing the workout, just don't keep the platform on. That's the only thing. You can just still stand on it because having an elevation, being up a couple inches off the ground changes your proprioceptors. It's like, whoa, you feel like your balance gets shifted because you're not on terra firma. You're on a raised surface. Okay, so without further ado, Q, I'm going to give you the kettlebell. So we talked about this. Form is everything. This guy can lift heavy weight, but I'm not going to go heavy with him all the time. The kettlebell goes anywhere from the 2 pounds all the way up to 43 pounds. Okay, we just have different, we can just simply dial it up. So for Kewen's warm up, I'm going to have him go about 8 pounds. Okay, now you can go heavier if you want. You can go lighter. It doesn't really matter, but don't do anything because I'm going to come down here. I want you to hit me in the head. Don't hit me in the head, honey. Okay, let me get the program on. And we're going to start now. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is called the slingshot. Okay, I'm going to grab a weight here. I'm going to grab my 5-pounder on this. And all we're going to do is we're going to take it around our body. Keep your knees soft. Keep your heart lifted. And that keeps your abs pulled in. And we're going to swing that about 10 times around. Now, again, I have a dumbbell, a little more awkward in terms of handling it. But I still can do it. I'm grabbing onto one edge of it. And then we're going to switch the directions next time it comes in front. And we're going to bring it around us. So I'm taking it behind me, in front. The chest stays lifted the whole time. I'm going to shut this door after all. Okay? And you're taking nice big breaths in and out. Let's do 3 more. Keeping your heart lifted, not the chin.
Platform changed to oscillating now.
Right. Okay, good. Now, the next one is called slingshot. So what you're going to do, honey, be careful here because of the balance and the weight shift. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take that, bring the kettlebell between your legs with one hand, and you're going to bring it forward, change in the air, and drop down, and up and down. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. That's it. I'm just going to get that camera a little higher for you. Good. You're going to do about 10 each arm. Alternating, great. That's about 5. You look so serious. You could smile. People get so serious when they work out. I'm like, come on. Actually, it's actually easier when you smile. 2 more each arm. Keeping weight in the heels. Watch your knees don't spread too much. Keep them forward. 1 more. Great, so that was his single arm swing. So the last thing we're going to do is a simple deadlift, just simple deadlift, okay? So I want you to just hold that kettlebell, and you're going to hinge from the hips just to your knees. And we've been talking about that. Back flat, tuck your chin a little bit. There you go, and then come back up. Perfect. So this is just to get his hamstrings lengthened out. We're lengthening through the back. I'm getting him he's working a lot better these days on flat back posture instead of dropping his shoulders. People tend to do that. So the neck, I want your head to go with you. Just tuck your chin down a little bit. So next time you come down, hold it down there. There. So reach the crown of the head toward the door. So you want a long spine. Tuck your chin in, and then let your eyes look forward. Tuck your chin down. Better. That's it. 3 more. See, his form has gotten so much better since we started working out together. I have to say that, you don't know what you don't know. Last one. Good. Okay, so this was his warm up. Now we're going to change the weight. I'm going to add a little more weight. It's nice when you have your buddy to help you out with the weights too. We're going to go into a squat. So I've got now my kettlebell. I always have to look at this. Okay, this is 15 pounds. So you're going to hold the kettlebell here. You can actually, let's hold the bell. I think we talked about holding the bell. Yeah. So the bell's at your chest. And you can separate your legs wide or toes are out. Yep. Okay. So keep thinking about weight in your heels and go ahead and squat down and then come on up. Perfect. Excellent. It's almost as if his elbows are touching toward his knees. They don't have to. I don't want him to wreck his beautiful back form. That form looks so good, honey. I'm so impressed. You really have come a long way. So what happens is a lot of times tight Achilles tendons, tight ankles cause the heels to lift up. We've got 2 more. And that's why we like the Incline X and the Squat Wedge Pro to help us with stretching out those muscles. Now from here, we're going to go into a reverse lunge with a bicep curl. And I think I'm going to go a little bit lighter on this. I know your biceps can take it, but we're going to have you do the combination move. So it's a lot going on here. I'm taking it down to 12.5 pounds. This is light for you. I know it is, okay? So you're going to step off your platform. And let's put one foot on. Decide which foot you want to keep on there. So if your right foot is on, your left heel's back. We're going to turn your hand out. Okay, so you're going to first bend your knee and do a bicep curl. Okay, you're going to bring it down and you're going to step. Actually, I didn't want to do that. So you're going to go ahead and step on. I can't even do a talk. Okay, we're going to step on, lift up, and step down. So bicep curl, step up. Bicep curl, step up. Yep. And then turn it. Good. Now take it down as you straighten your arm out. Step back with the same leg. Okay. Step up. It's different with the platform, right? We were practicing this without the platform. Good, honey. That's it. Your head goes back with you. And you're noticing how he's turning his wrist. Wrist is out. Then he turns it in and up. So be careful. The fan is there. Don't go too high, okay? Just go halfway up. There. That's it. Breathe in. Halfway up. Good. Now what I want you to do is keep eyes up if you can and head goes back. Exhale up. Two more. Last time. Good, I want you to take a water break before you do that next set. The heart rate's really going to come up when you're doing a lunge like that. So take a little water break. And I want to get our camera. You're getting chopped out of here. I'm going to get the camera back a little bit more if I can. Try to get you back here in more range of motion. Okay, good. All right, let's try the other side. So the palm is facing out. Okay. And then you're going to turn. So you step back. And then you turn the wrist to push up. Palm faces me. So turn out that palm faces me. There. And then you turn palm faces away. Up. Faces me. Push out. So there's some wrist. The 2 bones in your lower arm, the ulnar and radial bone, are turning. This is great wrist strength too, isn't it? How are you feeling?
Good.
You have a little tense look.
Well, the other thing that I think happens, and maybe you're doing this intentionally, is we tend to change the exercise as we go along, and as you see form, you're like, oh, I see an opportunity to go twist on the wrist there.
Oh,
okay, good. Let's incorporate that.
Or maybe there's so many things I want to tell you, I can't remember them all at once. 2 more.
No, but I think that's a healthy thing. You build things in as you go along.
Okay, 1 more. Don't drop your head. And then bring it back. Good, awesome. Okay, so that was a reverse lunge step up with a bicep curl and shoulder press.
And an arm twist now.
Well, here's the thing with the kettlebell. Let's talk about this for a second. When I'm in my bicep curl, my palm is here. And then I turn. So I'm kind of getting that kettlebell. This is kettlebell science here of how to do it, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to start here.
You know what? Let me do something. Take my watch off as well. Because I think what happens is you protecting your watch.
Totally. That's a good point. I've learned that with my kettlebells that as much as I want to wear my watch in there, I'm always afraid of hitting it. So good point. Okay, so we're going to go ahead now to wood chop.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about the weight that you use for the shoulder press?
I think we're okay with it.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, so that I get good form, just take one off.
Take one off. Okay. Yeah. So I have you right now. Okay. I'm going to drop you down to about 10 pounds. And here's the thing, and I really appreciate you saying this. about taking weight off. You know, again, I said this is 10 and a half. This guy's strong, but it's not about heavy weights. And I say this all the time. When you set up for your wood chop, you want to have the weight over your shoulders to start. And you want to be in this really nice form, the back heel's lifted. Now, if your back heel's down, it's going to be more stable. So because this platform is moving, you can keep your back heel down, okay? Because keeping yourself on your toes is a lot of balance going on. So what I want him to do is look straight ahead, but when you chop down, you just bend your knee, back knee, and then you come back up. I gotta watch this knee with him. He wants to shift back. I don't want you to shift back. Keep your knee over your ankle the whole time. Keep your knee over your ankle. Turn. Good. Now push into that. Exhale. There you go. Go slow. Take your time. This is an oblique twist. It's swimsuit season, guys and girls. We want to really get cut into those abdominals. That looks great. I'm just checking in from the side here. Come all the way up. And you bend that back knee. And then you straighten the back leg. It's all about that back leg. Bend. Yeah. And then straighten. And you're always pushing into the front heel. Beautiful. One more time. Excellent. Good. And relax. Okay. How'd that feel?
Good.
Okay. So just kind of feel your knee over your ankle to start. Set yourself up there. Right. Good. And then now you want to come up. Oh, you see what happened? You just let your knee straighten out. Sink. And then straighten that back leg. Good. Excellent. You're just coming straight down between the legs and up. That's why your back heel will lift a little bit when you twist, and then you're going to push into that back heel. That's a good cue for you. Back heel lifts and then pushes. Exhale and inhale. Excellent. Sink. Rise. 4 more of these. So the shoulders are rotating, the chest is rotating, the rib cage is rotating. The hips are pretty square here. Good. One more time. Oh, no, I don't count well. Remember, you got to count because I can't count. Trainers never count well. So our platform shut up. How'd you like that P3 program?
It's good. What it does is it forces you to engage your core because you got to balance, and it starts oscillating, and you got to like engage a different part. So it's really good.
And you don't know what to expect out of the programming. So sometimes when I like to challenge myself, I get really comfortable at standing with one level, one mode. You get really comfortable with that. So that's why I'm curious to find out what you guys like. What's your favorite program, P1, 2, or 3, if you're a Rumble X Pro user? Okay, so we're gonna let your heart rate come down a little bit, but we're gonna get those abs to kick in a little bit more. While the platform's off, let's do some of those double leg sit-ups, okay? So you're going to lay down the ground. We're going to move the platform forward. Be careful on this. Oops. Yeah. You can bring the platform this way. Against the wall. Just like that. Yeah. Okay. So you can go ahead and lay down. Your ankles are over. I'm going to make sure the camera's in a good position. There we go. Perfect. I want you to see everything. Beautiful. Okay. So the platform's not on right now. We're going to just kind of take a little break on the platform. Although, this would feel really good in your calves. I'm changing my mind. See how much I change my mind? You're right. I do change my mind a lot. We're going to oscillate you. Just oscillate you for this. Okay, I've got you on oscillation only. And I'm going to keep you at about 40. And I'm going to just add a little bit more weight. This is 12 and a half pounds. And I'm adding more weight for a reason here. So you're going to hold this weight like this, straight over your chest. Okay? Arms are straight to the sky. Okay? And I'm going to hold your ankles down for this first one. You're going to reach up and sit up and reach the arms over your head. Good. And come on down. Roll down. Now, you're looking toward the wall when you sit up. Good. And exhale down. So push that weight to the sky, but look to the wall. Good. And roll your spine down. Beautiful. Exhale. That's perfect. The weight goes right over your chest or your belly, and now over your shoulders. This is called a double arm overhead sit up. Now I'm just letting my hands rest on his legs. And I've taken the hamstrings out of this exercise because his hamstrings are tight. So by keeping the legs on the platform, the knees are slightly bent. It makes it a lot easier for him to sit up all the way up, and then down. Have you counted these?
2 more.
2 more? I love it. He's counting. Thank God. These you want to count. You don't want to have to do any more than. And last one. Good. Roll it on. Rest for a second. Just relax. Since I've got you down here, I'm going to add another exercise, okay? So we're going to put your feet flat on the platform, set you up for a bridge. Now, when we're doing our bridges, you have just choices to make. The closest your butt is toward the platform, the higher you're going to lift. But you've got to bend those knees a lot because I want your heels to feel the platform. They're going to want to slide forward because the platform's vibrating. So I'll watch it every now and then. Okay, let's just stick with this weight that I gave you. I know you can do more, but we're talking form here. And the kettlebell has a different kind of shift to it. So remember I talked about your thumbs are pointing up to the sky. The weight's right straight over your shoulders. So reach straight up. Now, you're going to go ahead and bend the elbows back. But no, reach straight up, bend. Now straighten out the arms, lift the hips. Lift, now drop the hips, bend the elbows. Exhale, straighten arms, triceps, and glutes. Exhale. That looks perfect, honey. You're thinking thumb points to the sky, then thumb points back to the wall behind you. And lifting the hips. Beautiful. And weights in the heels. So it's all hamstring and glute. Good. Yes, I like what you did with your feet. You're anchoring your shoulders down. Are you doing a count here?
4 more.
Nice. Okay, so this is a bridge with a tricep extension. Yeah, your form looks fabulous. And good. Okay, good. Okay, go ahead and hug your knees to your chest if you like. You're going to bring your foot back to the platform. I want you to do a little release, and I'll show you what I mean by this. This is one of my favorite things to do. Have your feet wider. Have your feet wider. Let your knees come together. Let your arms stretch out to the side. And then let your knees drop to the right, look to the left. Knees drop to the right, look to the left. Yeah, just let everything kind of release.
My bamboo undies are showing.
Yeah, I know. He got new bamboo underwear for Father's Day. I love it. It looks great. It's a great thing for a workout. Okay, do it again. Okay, so we've only got 2 more exercises and we're done with our routine. And as I promised you, it was going to be about a 30-minute or less routine. So we're at our 20-minute mark now, okay? And I'm giving him a little break in between water breaks and just releasing his back and hips after all that work he's done. He's been doing a lot of at core work and oblique work, and we got more to go. So when you are ready, honey, you are going to roll yourself on up, and we're going to sit on the platform.
Can I just grab this?
Yeah, grab water. So the next 2 things Kewen's going to do, I have a little pad here because this tends to shut off the Rumlex Pro and the Rumlex. A lot of people tend to their machines shut off when they're on them. So I'm putting a pad on there, then I'm putting another pad, and that will protect the buttons. We're going to go to a side plank, but I want to go lighter. Well, you want to do the Russian twist first?
No.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you might want to do this just because your arms will took a break. Okay. I think I'm going to go a little bit lighter. Let me go a little bit lighter. Okay, so he's going to go in a side plank, and the weight's here. And I want you to look right at me, okay? Yeah. And then shift your shoulders and head back. That's it. And bring your bottom hip forward. Excellent. And exhale. So his shoulders right over his wrist. Hips are lifted. It's the obliques working good. Nice. Is that 10? I think it was. Okay, turn it around. We're going other side. So set your shoulder up first before you do anything, yeah. And then you want to lift your hips up and bring everything back here. Good. Elbow lifting to the sky. So I've got lat. I'm doing a row here. The rear deltoids working. Obliques are working. Head is back a little bit more. Good. Nice job. Now you can sit down. Now you can sit. So those were our side planks with a row. Okay, we were having a little discussion before our live about the Russian twist, and I think it's really important to understand there's a few different things you want to think about with the Russian twist. It is oblique work. It is not arms doing the work, it is oblique. So I want you to sit back in a C curve, and we're going to put a yoga block between. You can bend your knees a lot on this. Your knees can be bent a lot. You can pull your toes up so your heels are digging into the ground. And that bell is going to be on his chest, and the head of the belt, the handle's forward, and you're going to pull your ribs back a little bit. Yeah, and you roll back a little bit more. And now just turn your waist. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. That block keeps him from moving his hips. And you can bring the our knuckles forward more. There you go. Excellent. This is so specific to internal obliques working. And then when you go to the right, see if you can, when you exhale, go a little further. Use those muscles in your waist. Inhale, exhale. Inhale to center, 2 breaths out. Good. How does that feel? Can you feel a difference in this? Yeah. So I like the blocks because now his knees aren't turning. I see so many people with their knees going to town and they're rocking and rolling. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm so picky, but that's the whole idea. Quality of movement. That was 10 each. Perfect. Okay, so you can just have crisscross your legs just like I have here. Stay seated on the platform. Cross at the ankles. Yeah. And then, make sure you're sitting on the platform a little bit further back. There we go. Okay, grab your hands behind your head here. No. Feet are on the floor. I just want your butt on the platform. Yeah. But I don't want you falling off, okay? Sit nice and tall, hands behind your head. You're going to bend to your right. And I want you to stretch out that whole left side. Great. Come back to center. Inhale. Bend to your left. You did a lot of oblique work today, so we want to lengthen those muscles after contracting them. Good. And then elbows are going to come forward. Just tuck your chin and let your neck stretch out. Great. So as a partner, I'm going to help his other stretch. So you're going to bring your head back. I'm going to hold on to his elbows. My knee is in his back. Push your head back. Look to the sky. And we're going to extend your spine there. So I'm putting my knee right between his shoulder blades and get a nice big stretch. Triceps and everything. How's that feel?
Really good.
Yeah, really good. I know. Okay, go ahead and release. Let your legs go out straight. Yeah, so I want you to sit up as tall as you can here. Flex your feet, toes pointing up. Good. So just kind of doing this is going to get, this is a passive way for you to stretch your hamstrings. Okay, just by, feel it? Yeah. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to touch your toes. You don't have to lean forward. You're just pulling your toes, your little toe toward your knees, your quads. See how they're working? If the quads are contracting, then the hamstrings are lengthening out. Okay, now you're going to do the same thing, but have your heels wide or your legs wide. You're sitting in a V shape. Yeah. Now you can put that kettlebell there. Put your hands down on the kettlebell. No, don't lean forward. Push down and lift up. So you're pressing down. You're lifting your chest, not your chin. You're lifting. We talked about your heart. Press into my fingers and lift your chest up into my fingers. Keep lifting, not your chin. Yeah. Lift, lift, lift. Good. And so you're getting an inner thigh stretch. The spine's lengthening out. His arms are stretched forward. Great. And then you can just go ahead and keep this position with your legs. Put your hands here. Tuck your chin in and just stretch out. Yeah, really stretch. Bring your arms up and then get a big lift of the chest. Eyes forward, eyes forward. Big breath in, big breath out, and then release down. Okay, honey. Good job.
Thank you.
Your form has really been improving.
Yeah.
It's been great. It's been fun working with you as a buddy. We did a TRX class last Sunday that we're still recuperating from. We're going to be doing Kundalini yoga for Father's Day. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Do something special for your dad. Maybe he doesn't work out on Father's Day, but you can share this video with him as a little gift from us at Life Pro of ways that Dad can work out. If he doesn't have a platform, that's okay. He can just use the kettlebell. If he doesn't have the kettlebell, have him use the adjustable weights from Life Pro. If he doesn't like lifting weights, but he just wants to use the platform, he can do a lot of this work with bands. He can do a lot of his arm work, his bicep work, he can do many things with bands only. There's always a way to move your body, but you gotta like what you do, or at least, you learn to like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not always fun.
The movement is.
Yeah, but movement is medicine. Motion is lotion, and movement is medicine.
Even if we did that without the kettlebell, we could have just got all the movement going.
Yeah, you would have the same thing. Yeah, totally. So that's it from the Whites, from our virtual training room to your living room. Have an awesome day. Remember, this recording is saved on YouTube. I'm going to get my camera up a little bit so you see this. Yeah, so this is saved along with all our other videos. We got a workout coming on Wednesday. We are going to work more legs with the Intensiflex this workout. So the Bulgarian squats, we've been practicing those a little bit. So we'll be together again live to see you guys next Wednesday. It'll be 4:00 our time, 7:00 Eastern Standard Time. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have an awesome weekend and happy Father's Day to all our fathers. Bye for now.